It's almost Christmas.
So get this.
Getting it?
The other day, I
Mhm.
ordered a chicken burrito. BOGO.
Okay.
So I got two.
Never tried that place.
I got 2 chicken burritos. Both 0 chicken. So that's how my last week went.
Well, that was like I ordered Taco Bell today.
No tacos?
Bro delivers it. Floor 2.
Okay.
Okay. In case you were wondering at home, not the floor I'm on.
So, building onto that, yesterday, we get HelloFresh every Saturday. Yesterday, they drop it off in our lobby, which they usually drop it off at our door.
Yeah.
But they drop it off at the lobby. Stolen.
Yeah.
Stolen. And then we called HelloFresh, and they didn't put up a fight, right? They were like, okay, we'll refund you for this week's box.
Yeah.
But then in the report of the delivery guy, he had said that our concierge didn't let him into the elevator.
No,
we do not have a concierge. And
so easily
in the picture, you can see the elevator in the background.
Okay, so so there was a picture, so it was your building.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
He got into the building, and you know my lobby.
Yeah.
It's just door,
It's just
elevator.
Door. There's no
yeah.
security. So if someone wanted to break in, they just do it.
Oh yeah. So then we went full Karen mode in our response. We were like, if your employees are gonna falsify records, we're gonna find a new food delivery service.
Go. And what did they say to that?
I don't know if they've responded yet. Anyways,
welcome
guys,
back to episode number 88.
Is it 88?
It sure is, man. Listen, we weren't here last week because we recorded an episode, but
Ethan said so many
it didn't
slurs.
Feel right to post. I kind of rewatched it and I was like, I was kind of tweaking this episode.
It wasn't our best, and then I went home and immediately threw up. I had a Rockstar during the podcast.
Oh my god!
Projectile vomited the whole Rockstar energy drink.
Oh my god!
Into the toilet. Yeah, and then I was sick the next couple of days, and then I had knee surgery.
And dude, you've been nonstop talking about that on Instagram and off.
Well,
how did it go?
Well, I posted the final meme.
How is it going?
That feeling when there's no more surgery.
Let's go.
It hurts. Yeah, but it hurts, and I'm really excited to be going back to work with a really painful knee. It's gonna be awesome,
dude. That's dope. Because you work deliveries.
I know. I'm moving around a lot, so
yeah, you do deliveries and like a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
So that sucks, man.
It's not that I can't do my job. It's that
you have to do both.
The pain is inconvenient enough to be like
no, it's
I don't want to be dealing with this, and people who don't want to do their job correctly.
Yeah, it's not about it being a physical inconvenience. It's about it being a dopamine inconvenience.
Well, it's
on both sides.
Yes.
Job less dope, knee even less dope.
Yes.
A dopeless.
It's just gonna be just dopeless. A dopeless time of year. Dopeless time of 'tis the dopeless season. But guys, Christmas.
Dopeless time of the. Not true though. Christmas is the most dope heavy time.
But since I've been sort of home stricken, whatever.
Yep. Bedridden.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been bedridden.
No.
I am here. It did take me.
So you're not home ridden.
It took me so long to get over here. Like hobbling over here on crutches. It was, and then an old guy stops me. What's happened?
Oh, no.
I'm like, none of your fucking beeswax, bub.
I'll be like, dude, this guy, he beat the shit out of me. His name was Nunya.
Oh no. Nunya business.
Nunya fucking business.
Watch out before I smack you upside the head with this crutch, son. No, he's actually just the nicest old guy. And I had a just purely wholesome conversation with him.
Yeah, dope. But probably not something you want to. They don't get it. They're kind of like on the spectrum. They like don't get the social cues like old people. Not all old people, but a lot of them.
But I still am I'm thankful that it was a kind.
Yes, of course.
Because then he was wishing me his best.
Much,
and
yes.
He was like, "You're so cute."
Really wishing you his best.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
But yeah, guys.
It's bad. Are you wearing something under it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's not that swollen.
I was going to say, it's quite
it's
swollen.
So swollen. Now I have bandage and I have a tensor wrap. It is still swollen, but it's not this swollen.
And it's what, 6-week recovery?
Probably. To like back to full strength.
Oh.
Probably 6 to 8 weeks.
So you think probably like 4 weeks you'll be back? Like when's like no crutches?
I can, at this stage, I can maneuver around the apartment a little bit without crutches.
But when are you walking without?
Yeah.
Like you're walking.
That sort of depends. I don't know if there's a hard timeline on that. I would say probably another couple weeks.
Yeah, you think like 4 or 5 weeks maybe?
Or
less even.
Maybe I would say by the new year I should be.
That's pretty good. And was it a successful surgery?
It was a successful surgery and I woke up from the anesthesia.
Nice. I've heard that some people don't.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is a good thing. I didn't want to say anything before you went in.
Thank goodness.
But
I was actually, I mean, for the most part, less worried about that and more worried about having a blood clot.
I think not waking up from anesthesia is like a point.
Yeah.
0.000.
But it made me laugh because when I was getting admitted in for the surgery, the nurse was like, "Yeah, no, this anesthesiologist has never had anyone not wake up." I'm like, "Why you gotta say that,
Bruh.
Why you gotta say that?"
Did they make you sign like anything that says like you're at risk of death? Just a heads up.
I signed some form of waiver before the surgery.
It probably is. Did you read it?
No.
I mean, you have to sign it if you want the surgery. You don't have a
I'm
choice.
like, whatever.
But I was just wondering.
Oh, it said that we're going to sell your data to TikTok.
You're going to sell our dad to TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like.
And you're like, where do I sign? Quick.
Sign.
Speaking of TikTok, gone.
What?
Come January. In the U.S., it's gone. Like, it's being deleted off the App Store. January, like, 9th or something.
Is that official?
Yes. They ruled on it. They said.
When?
The U.S., like, I don't know, maybe like last week or something, 2 weeks ago maybe. They said.
But is that still like pending any? I think they still have time to sell it to an American entity before the end of the year.
If they haven't by now, I don't think they ever will. If they haven't figured out that they have to sell it to a U.S. company by now, I don't think they haven't even figured it out yet.
Like, what do we do?
They
we
can,
figured it out.
But I'd be surprised if they did because China wants their money. And obviously, I'm not saying that like China, classic China wanting their money. No, any company.
I wonder how that's going to affect my job.
Well, they don't need as much staff easily, so bye.
I'm going to be replaced by AI. Just like the Call of Duty art team.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I felt like finally we got a COD that everyone was like, "This is good. We can get behind this." And then Activision goes and fucks around, and now so many people are like, "Man, fuck this game. Fuck Activision."
I'm going to still play it.
Yeah, I know you're still going to play it. But it's dumb.
It is dumb. As a human being with emotions, as a corporate entity making their bottom line, it couldn't be better.
Well, Activision couldn't be happier.
No. And they don't care the backlash they get. They're going to keep fucking doing it. Why would they care?
They would not, because I guarantee you so many people bought that bundle.
It's not just it wasn't a bundle. It was
I thought it was a holiday bundle.
It wasn't a holiday bundle. It was a holiday loading screen, but you got it for free out of an event.
Oh.
But it's also not only that, it's also the voice actors of the zombies.
Yeah, they all quit, right?
I don't know if they quit or threatened to quit, but
Nolan North threatened to quit.
Either way, it was because of AI.
Maybe he did.
Which, Activision doesn't give a fuck because they're either going to use the AI or they're going to get 4 new people who don't care about that and just want their money. Mm-hmm. And
like you could find,
and people are not going to change. They're still going to buy the game. They're still going to play it regardless if people quit and make a stand. Let's take a look at the rest of the world. Well, look at anything that gets protested.
Bro, look at Hogwarts Legacy. That was the most protested game I've ever seen, and it was the highest selling game.
And it was nominated for Game of the Year.
No. It was actually nominated for 0 awards.
0? I thought it won one.
No, I don't think it was nominated for a single award. And that was just like, really, guys? Come on.
That might be why.
No, it is why.
Oh, it is why. Wait, what was the
they never said
again?
it. It's because J.K. Rowling's like super anti-trans.
Oh, it's just that.
Yeah. So people were like, if you play this game, you are
transphobic,
misogynist,
even
like, all this
though
stuff.
nobody involved in any of that were transphobic.
Yeah, and there's actually a trans character in the game.
They definitely did that on purpose.
Yeah, but again, whether they did or didn't, the people who made
if they did,
the people who made the game, well, that is just funny
because it's like we're gonna take your IP to make money off it,
exactly,
and include something you hate.
Exactly,
that's based.
But yeah, that game was protest like crazy.
I do remember that. I wasn't sure if it was just because of the J.K. Rowling stuff.
Yeah, and it sold like an insane amount. It's the highest viewed single player game ever on Twitch. But part of the reason why that is
because of the controversy.
Is because of the controversy.
It's all. I wonder if also like
I think it still would have sold well, but I don't think it would have sold as well if people weren't so upset about it, which then forced people who maybe weren't going to buy the game to be like, screw those people complaining, I'm going to buy it. Which is kind of like, okay, you're also not helping, but the game was good. So then to be nominated for nothing, it was like, all right. Clearly the Game Awards just doesn't want the smoke.
Clearly, the Game Awards just doesn't fuck with transphobia.
Yeah. Clearly.
No, it's clear to me. It's clear to me now. Yeah. Which drink do I take a sip of? My Dr. Pepper, my coffee, or my chocolate?
Good question.
Milk?
Dr. Pepper.
Okay, this one's almost done, but.
And speaking of the Game Awards, guys, they are behind us, and Elden Ring DLC didn't win anything. Yeah.
I'm not excited, but I'm
not
surprised.
I am shocked. I mean, if you just listen to our last podcast,
but realistically, they don't deserve Game of the Year. They don't deserve the other ones. I can't necessarily. I think they deserved at least one award.
But I think the only award that they should have been eligible for was Best Art Direction.
Ongoing game.
Well, that could,
but
I'm
action game.
I'm saying the one that they. No, I think that Best Blank Game has to be a new game. I don't think you can put DLC into game.
Ongoing game has to be a new game.
No, then Elden Ring would win.
No, it has to be a new game. No.
Rewind
the tape. Rewind the tape. Look at that stat line. Look at the ending stat line here.
Guys, we have Call of Duty on the TV.
Yeah, the Call of Duty matches are just ending for the day. Patrick's a big Call of Duty guy, so we had to put it on for the bat.
Ethan was like, "No, man, I don't want to put it on."
Can we put the Fortnite fireplace on instead? It's almost Christmas.
Dude, next week's probably the Christmas episode.
Next week will be the Christmas episode.
Oh wait, yeah, because next week is Christmas.
And this year we're gonna wear our Christmas sweaters.
I might have to. Oh man, I gotta try and find where I put the Tito's one. Because I think you gave it to me.
No, I did not give it to you.
Oh, no, you didn't give it to me. I might be... You didn't?
No, I would never give you that. It was... I asked for that for like my birthday or for Christmas one year.
So then I'm just tripping because then
I gave it to you for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I did not give you that. Hell no. I guarantee you I go get it right now.
Yeah, no. Did I wear it last year's episode?
No, neither of us... I was rewatching the episode. Neither... We're wearing them in the thumbnail, but we're not wearing them in the episode.
Then I'm just mixing up.
And this year, our Christmas episode is going to be less controversial, and we're going to get less texts.
What did we do last year?
I don't really remember, but I remember us getting a lot of texts about it.
I don't recall.
Oh.
Maybe it was just you then.
No. It was both of us.
I can't remember.
We're
going to spread...
We looked back at it, and we're like, I don't know.
We're gonna spread joy and Christmas cheer.
Yeah, we're gonna spread nothing.
Was that our firearm episode when we were talking about
which one? I think it was one where we were talking about how it was like the Bible said it's okay to murder.
True.
And that was like the first 5 minutes.
Okay. Good.
Like it wasn't anything specifically bad compared to like what we normally sometimes will say.
Don't say we. Not we.
You. Sorry, I don't mean to include myself. You.
He. You.
Yo.
But yeah, guys, the Game Awards.
Astrobot won.
Astrobot is your Game of the Year. Now, I saw a clip of XQC, who we know is not the brightest guy on the planet.
waiting for that GTA 6 reveal. You saw that or no? It was a
No,
different thing.
I didn't. It was a different thing. So it was when Astrobot won, and I think most of the streamers were anticipating, and I think most people, even I, who has been riding high for Astrobot and voted for Astrobot for Game of the Year, I did not think they were going to win. And so all these streamers who, this year especially, like obviously Shadow of the Erdtree was massive and Wukong was massive for streamers, especially. Yeah. So I think definitely the majority of like content creators were anticipating and expecting and hoping that Wukong or Shadow of the Erdtree would win Game of the Year. And so the clip of XQC when they won, they were like, oh, dude, so I'm not even going to try to keep doing that. But he said more or less, I'm paraphrasing. He was upset that, they thought, or they felt like they were giving too many awards to Japanese and Chinese studios, so they had to give the big one to an American studio.
Okay, first of all.
So let's unpack.
First of all, Sony not.
Well, Sony
American.
was not Sony the publishers, but they weren't the developers. But also, Team Asobi, not American. In fact, not even Western at all. Japanese. I think he was confused because a white guy stood up.
Yeah, probably.
But that studio is based in Japan. There were, I believe, no American studios nominated for Game of the Year. You had Astrobot, which is Japan. Shadow of the Erdtree, Japan. Wukong, China. Metaphor, I would imagine that's Japanese. Rebirth, Square Enix. I don't think that's American. I mean, there are
Japanese.
There are American.
Well, yeah, but
offices of Square
probably,
Enix, but I'm pretty
Japanese,
sure it's
though.
Yeah. And then Balatro was made by one Canadian guy.
Okay.
So you have Diablo 4, which was made by 9,000 people, and it was nominated for a couple. I guess that game came out last year.
Diablo 4.
Diablo 4, yeah. I was confused because Diablo got
came out
nominated.
last year, not 2 years ago.
It came out last June, 2023.
No.
100%. And look it up.
No, easily it came out June 2022.
I'm willing to bet my right kneecap on it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, shit.
No, you're right. Right. I'm sorry. I'm mixing the years up because I'm thinking 2023 was MW3. But I remember watching Champs and being like, if Toronto comes back, I will go and download Diablo 4 and play with my friends. They didn't. And that was in MW2. Thinking
just
that
earlier
came out
in the year.
No. No, at Champs. But MW2 came out in 2022. But
you were just threatening
Champs
to download the old game.
in 2023.
Right. You were threatening to download the old game.
Idiot. Easily not understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, Champs happened in 2023, but before MW3 came out.
Correct. The Champs, this season ends before the new Call of Duty comes out every year without fail.
Okay, now we're on the same page again.
Yes, because I was thinking 2023 was MW3 and 2022 was MW2, and I was
so you confused yourself.
No, I was gonna play Diablo 4 in MW2 Champs, therefore 2022, but I'm realizing that Champs it happens the next year, so it was 2023. Easily, you're right. And I don't care.
But yeah, guys, Balatro was made by one guy. Actually, I don't know. I don't actually know about Metaphor Refantasio, but I don't think any. I
saw that game, bro. That ain't an American company.
No. I'm gonna say something else, not about the American or whatever. But Game of the Year, I don't think any of the Games of the Year nominations had really any microtransactions in them at all. Elden Ring doesn't. I don't know if Wukong does.
I don't think Wukong does. It only... But microtransactions are different in single play. No, I guess not, because it's about putting the cool stuff behind a paywall, right?
Astrobot, every single one of their DLCs and updates are free. No microtransactions.
I think the only
Balatro, I don't know.
I think the only microtransaction in Wukong is like if you buy the digital deluxe edition.
Yeah.
But digital deluxe edition outfits and weapons are never the best stuff, and they're never the coolest stuff. They're like a better version of the starting equipment, but they always
not always. Like Star Wars Outlaws. Yo, upgrade this so that's not in 360p.
That's just my TV.
Oh shit.
Say what you were saying, man.
Star Wars Outlaw, man. Star Wars Outlaws. Just because the code that I got was the Ultimate Edition.
Mm-hmm.
And the pre-order or Ultimate Edition skins were just like a Han Solo outfit and a Lando outfit and one other outfit, which like I guess kind of looked okay. But there are outfits in the game that have buffs, and the Ultimate Edition, none of those ones had buffs. So they're only really useful at the beginning of the game until you get a piece of equipment that has a buff, and then it's instantly not worth it.
Yeah, exactly. The digital deluxe stuff is never actually good in an RPG because it's never the best stats
In an RPG.
in an RPG, and it's never even the coolest looking stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking Warhammer, which that outfit was cool.
So I think that I didn't have any real pushbacks on any of the award winners.
I'm upset that COD didn't win Best Multiplayer.
Yeah, when COD lost that, I was like, Ethan's punching air right now.
Fuck. Somewhere.
But Helldivers
obviously was going to win.
Was
deserving. I knew COD wasn't going to win. It's not the best multiplayer.
Yeah. And Final Fantasy.
We're talking Warzone.
Whoa, Warzone 2. Electric Cheaters.
No, this is Warzone fuck at this point. Warzone fuckle.
Final Fantasy always feels like it's a lock for best soundtrack or best score. Like they won it this year. Final Fantasy 16 won it last year.
I am surprised they didn't announce any kind of GTA news, which
I'm not surprised.
Does make me nervous about next year's release date.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But I'm not surprised. Wait, what did I just say? I'm surprised?
You said you were surprised.
I'm a little surprised, I will say. I'm not like, what? I'm not like XQC.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I didn't see that clip. Was he just losing?
Oh, there's about 6 or 7 clips of him being like, it's GTA 6, GTA 6. Oh, man, what's this, man?
Well, I did have a lot of, not so much this GTA 6, but I did have a lot of, wait, this is Genshin Impact. I was texting you about it.
Yeah.
And then none of them were. And I was so confused. One of them even had the same, it showed like the HUD. And I'm like, oh, that's Genshin. And then it wasn't. And I was so lost.
Honestly,
the Chinese companies are stealing from each other now. And it's just like one game. They're just making the same game every single time.
It doesn't matter because it all leads up to this Xi Jinping.
And they got some good physics in those games. Good character models.
Good character models. Oh, yeah. Who's the host?
Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley totally trolled, though, when he was like, and here we've got an announcement from a long time legendary game series. Here we go.
But
Sonic Racers. Okay. Cool. Don't troll us like that again, please.
So anytime he would say that, I wasn't expecting Rockstar at all, but I was expecting either, I was hoping for either a Naughty Dog announcement or Santa Monica Studios, like maybe another God of War, maybe a new God of War game. So whenever he made some big proclamation about like, yo, this one's going to blow your socks off, I was like, okay, Naughty Dog?
I would say the biggest announcement was the Elden Ring.
I would say the biggest announcement for a group of people would be that, yes.
What would you say was the biggest announcement?
The Naughty Dog one at the end.
Nobody cares.
Oh, shit. Well, because Kumail's in it, everyone cares.
Nobody cares.
Dude. So, guys, I've told Ethan that my review for the game to him is either going to be a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and he's going to know exactly what it means.
Yeah, based on whether you get to kill Kumail Nanjiani or not.
Yeah, so I will only recommend the game to Ethan if you can execute Kumail's character in-game.
Do you know who... I think I already said this to you. Greg Doucette.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did a natty or not.
He did a natty or not on Luigi Mangione.
Yeah.
Is that guy guilty or no?
I mean, he shot the guy multiple times.
But no. I mean, like, is he guilty? Like, is it him for sure?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, why not?
I
thought you looked into it.
Yeah, well, I can't disclose the information.
Oh shit. Okay.
I signed an NDA with the FBI.
I signed an NDA with him.
Yeah, I signed an NDA with
told me not to say.
Luigi's Mansion. But I'm not super surprised that there was no Rockstar because honestly, I think Rockstar just is going to give us news when they feel like it. And Rockstar doesn't need a platform like the Game Awards to make an announcement like that. They'll just drop a trailer.
Like they did.
What do you mean?
No, I'm saying, yeah, they like what they did with GTA 6. They just fucking Tuesday
like,
afternoon. Here's a trailer for
well,
GTA.
They were like,
first trailer for GTA 6.
Well, they were like, we're gonna put it out tomorrow afternoon, and then someone leaked it, and they're like, all right, here it is, and it's still got 200 million views. In like
easily,
a week.
No one's not gonna watch that. They could drop it now, and it would get 200 million views before 9 o'clock, and it's 9 o'clock, and
oh my god, it has 300,000 million views.
300,000 million views. You know
so
what's crazy?
That's what they're gonna do. But if GTA 6 comes out next year, stacked year. Yeah. I don't know if like
how am I gonna fit in all my Black Ops 6, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna have as many bangers.
I still have to play Astrobot too.
I don't know if we're gonna have as many bangers as 2023, but we're gonna have some heavy hitters next year.
You said we're not gonna have as many bangers as at 2023. Oh yeah, we had Skull and Bones.
That was this year, man.
Or 2024, I meant.
Well, that's why I said 2023.
Dude, I don't remember. I thought 2023 didn't. I thought that never happened.
Yeah, they skipped that year.
I thought that we skipped that year.
We did.
Okay, that's why I'm confused.
Yeah, man. 2023 had Spider-Man 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Alan Wake 2.
That was a stacked year.
Final Fantasy 16.
Great game. Finally finished it.
Yes. And
now he's in Tekken.
Yep. Alan Wake 2 is in your backlog as well, right?
Backlog,
yeah.
I'll have to play. Astrobot is my next game. As soon as I unlock Nebula camo in COD, I'm gonna play Astrobot. I'm gonna not stop playing COD. I'm just gonna be able to take a little bit of a relaxing and play Astrobot because I really do want to play that.
Is Nebula just like the last?
It's the Zombies Mastery camo, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I have to get a Zombies 100% complete. And then I have to get Dark Matter.
Is that beating every round?
No, is it beating every round? The infinite rounds?
Yeah.
No, it's beating every challenge. Like, you know how there's like calling card challenges? It's beating every single one of that.
I did that in the campaign.
That's because there's 2.
No,
there's 4.
Yes.
And I want to do all the Dark Ops challenges too. Those aren't included in the 100% complete, but I want to try to do them all. Dark Ops challenges are like harder challenges.
Yeah, they had Dark Ops challenges in the campaign. I think I did one of them by accident.
Was it the one where it's like did it in 30 seconds?
No,
that one's you have to go for that one.
Yeah, there was one where it was like get through this section of a level without being seen. And I did that.
Yeah,
then I looked up the other ones. I'm like, I'm not doing any of those. Fuck that.
That's another game I have to play. I want to play that campaign.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid campaign. I mean, way better than last year's.
Longer, even.
Yeah.
How long was it if you had to give it an hour?
It's your average COD campaign length, it felt like. 6 to 7 hours, maybe. It wasn't anything... And that obviously depends entirely on the difficulty that you play it on as well.
Are they playing regular?
I just played on regular.
I'll be probably playing recruit. No, because I don't want it to be too easy.
Yeah, regular is
boring.
Regular is totally fine. And regular even there were some sections in regular where I was like, yo, this is
not happening on veteran.
Oh no.
No.
I am not playing that game on veteran. When there's no platinum trophy, I'm like, there's no point playing this on veteran.
Was it MW2 where like recruit was hard as fuck?
I think for you, yes. But I beat that game on veteran.
Okay, for me, yeah.
That game was...
Yeah, because it was that year where it had the Spec Ops that were just impossible.
But we did them.
No, but there was something then. Wasn't there?
The Spec Ops that was impossible was MW 2019. That was just like a stupid waste of time.
No, it was the raids. I'm thinking of the raids.
Oh, yeah.
The raids last year were so AIDS. Like you
Was
get
that
two
MW3?
shot. That was, no, sorry, not last year. MW2.
Yeah, I remember we
Just
tried.
feeds into the worst Call of Duty ever.
I
narrative.
remember the campaign in MW2 was fine, but I'm not gonna say one way or the other about the multiplayer.
There was no
played.
third game mode. It was AIDS Spec Ops and the raids, which
Yeah,
were
the Spec Ops
so bad.
I remember we tried. I tried one raid with you and Riley, and my internet was so bad, and then we never played.
It was
again.
the raids were impossible. They were so difficult. Like you were getting two shot, and then they released veteran raid. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Yeah.
And then there was no other than that. There was no third game mode, so it was just multiplayer.
The MW2 campaign on veteran had some moments where I was like, "Why is this a game?"
Bro, and the headshot multiplier in that game was like
Multiplier.
2.5.
But we did that Spec Ops together. Remember the one at Dome on the Dome map,
No.
where it was like a survival waves. We had to survive waves of enemies. We did it together, man. We did all those Spec Ops
I
together.
remember doing all those. I don't remember that one.
Big fan.
Dude, you're thinking of MW3 original survival game mode, dude. On
Oh,
Dome.
that's what I'm thinking of. Crap.
That was a fun game mode.
Yeah.
I played the hell out of that.
I remember also liking whatever it was in Advanced Warfare.
Zombies.
It was like the survival mode.
Oh, there was also zombies, but there was also like a survival mode.
Yeah, I remember because I had to play it for the platinum.
I think I probably played it. I think it was all right. Remember?
Remember? Do you remember it being all right?
Yeah, I think I remember it being all right.
Right on.
I'm so scared for next year. I'm not going to lie. I'm really scared for next year. Dude, that's my fucking pillow.
Sorry, Mary.
I'm really scared for next year because I'm afraid as a zombies content creator, I'm afraid they're not going to release a zombies mode next year.
Well, you're gonna have to find a new job.
In which case, hopefully, they start modding Black Ops 6 zombies. And then we can do modded
So you get Naked Squirrel Girl.
so we can get Stellar Blade, but zombies.
Are you gonna play Marvel Rivals?
No, I hate hero shooters.
True, me too.
Okay, amazing.
And moving on.
I'm surprised that that game is even getting any traction at all. I've been seeing it all over my TikTok.
I think people are just maybe excited
Desperate
at
for
a
a new
potential
game.
Well, I think people are excited at the potential for like a legitimate Overwatch contender.
Fair enough.
But it might be like a Threads situation where everyone's really excited about it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then no one talks about it ever again because it's Overwatch and people are just going to play that.
But you know X Defiant?
Yeah, they shut it down.
Yeah, they're shutting it down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Good one, Ubisoft.
great.
Well, not enough people bought the X Defiant NFTs, man.
It's because they don't know how to make a fucking game, man. Surprisingly.
You keep saying that, but hey, you haven't even played Skull and Bones, dude. Now that's a game.
Fuck, I haven't even tried their first quadruple A title yet, dude.
Not even there. The first.
Sorry,
quadruple A.
my apologies. I misspoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But it is their first of many.
First of many, okay.
Did you see
I think Outlaws was their second?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, oh yeah.
Did you see the Shadows gameplay, the new one, the combat gameplay?
I wouldn't even be able to start to know what Shadows is.
So we've been talking about Ubisoft. You
Okay.
have to use the context clues.
Okay, Ubisoft Shadows. Like Skull and Bones Shadows. Skull and Bones Shadows DLC.
No, they patched in Shadows.
Okay, so it's Skull
To
and
the
Bones,
game.
but Assassin's Creed's a DLC for Skull and Bones.
No, they patched in Shadows on the ground.
Like Shadows the game. Like Shadows the character from Sonic. Okay.
No. Like the game had no shadows before.
Like
and so they patched in like
so like
ray
there's a bunch of
tracing.
enemies that are like shadows from Sonic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed Shadows put out new combat gameplay.
And does it look fugazi?
No.
Looks good.
It actually looks pretty good.
Really? Dude, and the game's not even out yet. Think about all the improvements they won't make since now.
It kind of looks like they're trying to do
Ghosts. Least predictable. Hey,
like
man.
the parrying kind of looks like it's inspired by Ghosts of Tsushima.
Speaking of parrying, away with shadows. I'm super hyped for that Elden Ring Night Rain. That looks dope.
Yeah, I'm mildly excited.
I'm like really.
After it's a roguelike.
It's a rogue light. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I will be buying
but
it.
There's no duo modes apparently.
Only
it's
trios?
Single player or trios. So we're going to have to recruit someone.
I have a third.
Okay. We're going to have to recruit a third.
I have recruited a third currently.
Good.
He already sent me 2 videos. He sent me the 2 IG reels about like the release trailer, and I was like, we're playing this together.
Yeah, I wonder how the combat's going to feel.
But keep in mind, he's like a Dark Souls loser.
Oh,
like, God. He's like if you use the Mimic, you didn't beat Elden Ring.
I don't know if I can play with a guy like that.
And he's like a strength build Andy.
Hey, I beat Elden Ring as strength build.
And he's the one who commented how we should talk about Austria's rise to power through the Ottoman Empire.
Oh, jeez.
So, but if it's only singles and trios, we'll either squad fill or we'll play with him.
Well, if he's that type of person, then he better carry.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see I want to see him play in IRL.
If suddenly you or I are carrying, then it's like, bro, I want to use the.
I wonder what kind of stats if they're gonna do like damage.
What's his
dealt. Eric.
I'll be like, Eric, next time you might want to use the Mimic, bro.
That'd be insane if there was a Mimic in that game. There's like 6 people. Each spawn the Mimic in.
Eric, you might want to summon in the wolves next time to help you out.
You might want to summon in fucking Knight Regita.
Yeah,
Knight Renala.
Knight Regita. Knight Kojima. Dude. Statler and Waldorf were cooking Jeff Keighley.
Who?
Statler and Waldorf, man. I forgot that you were watching the event with no sound.
Oh, yeah. Well, only towards the end. I was only watching while I was texting you and then watching like in the last maybe hour or so.
So do you know who Statler and Waldorf are?
Never heard of them.
They're the old man Muppets that sit on the balcony and hurl insults.
I know who those guys are. Yes. They were there?
Oh, yeah. And they were insulting the crap out of Jeff all night long.
Dude, that's so awesome.
So there's a long-running joke that like Jeff Keighley is obsessed with Muppets? Hideo Kojima.
Oh.
Which is not a rumor. It's a joke. It's not a joke. It is real, but people like to kind of clown on him a little bit.
Right.
And so Statler and Waldorf were like, Kojima, they said something about like, oh yeah, and Kojima is Jeff's best friend. And then the other one goes, does Kojima know that? And then it cuts to Kojima and he's like he looked kind of sad.
Oh.
But also he probably just didn't. He probably just wasn't paying attention.
He probably doesn't speak English.
And he just heard Kojima.
He probably doesn't speak English. He easily doesn't know what they said.
And then
is that the guy who was in the mailroom and then rose to FromSoft's game director?
No, that's Hideki.
Hideki Matsui.
Hideki Matsui.
Okay, yeah.
That's Miyazaki.
Right.
I know his last name.
And that's pretty based.
Yeah, good for him.
That's like Harvey Specter IRL. Starts in the mailroom, becomes managing partner.
Hell yeah. But the moment that I kind of doubted...
He should have done Road to CEO.
He should have.
Yep. The moment you doubted what?
The moment I doubted Elden Ring was going to win Game of the Year, like the first moment during the show where I thought, ooh, actually maybe this isn't going to happen, or where I became confident that it likely wasn't going to happen, was Statler and Waldorf made a joke about... One of them said, yeah, and I heard they nominated a DLC for Game of the Year.
Oh!
And that moment I was like, okay.
Cringe.
They might be like kind of backstepping, like pulling it back a little bit. They may have seen the reaction.
I think because if you look at... I know you love Astrobot. Let's talk objectively here.
Well, objectively, it's Game of the Year.
Shadow of the Erd Tree, not a DLC, standalone game.
It wins.
Better.
Well...
Cooler, better...
I wouldn't say it depends, because Astrobot is one of the most polished games I've ever played in my entire life.
Okay. Elden Ring was pretty polished.
That game is unoptimized.
Okay, for PC, fuck out of my face.
For PS5.
How is it unoptimized?
Well, at least my PS5 drops frames constantly when I'm playing.
Mine was great.
But, yeah, I mean, Elden Ring, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's a bad game.
Right.
Like, I at the time it won, thought that God of War Ragnarok should have won Game of the Year. But since then, I have more or less been like, okay, Elden Ring deserved to win Game of the Year. Like, it would have been crazy if it hadn't won Game of the Year. Looking back on that award, but I think if Shadow of the Erdtree was a standalone game,
It wins.
easily.
I'm inclined to agree. I'm the one who made the statement.
All that being said, Astrobot is objectively the game of the year.
Yes. It is the game of the year. Yes, correct. Was it the best? Was it the best video game experience of the year? Black Ops 6.
And for me, it was.
No. You liked Shadow of the Erdtree way better than Astrobot. You told me. Off pod.
I didn't say that.
Off pod.
No.
Dude, you said it.
No. No, what would have been whack is if Balatro had won Game of the Year.
I mean, that would have been... Honestly, like, if I'm that guy, I'm just happy to have been nominated.
He won 3 awards.
And the fact that it was nominated for the game of the year, dude. Over a quadruple A game.
Now, I do feel like, though, that the Game Awards always... And this is not to discredit the quality of Balatro. But most years, it feels... Or, like, sometimes it feels like the Game Awards puts in, like, a sleeper pick. Like a sleeper indie pick. Like, Stray was nominated a couple years ago.
Not sure it had many options that year, though.
I'm pretty sure that was in 2022.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure
I
it
think
was.
so, too.
And so it was that was
a good year.
There were some big games that came out that year.
That was a good year.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if I can't remember exactly, like, if anyone got snubbed, perchance.
Over Elden Ring?
No. I'm saying snubbed nomination.
Oh.
But last year was tough because, like, I think Final Fantasy 16 should have been nominated above Super Mario Wonder. But
that's crazy. Having played 16, crazy.
That it wasn't nominated.
Over Mario.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Insane. Objectively cooler, better.
Yeah.
Easily. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, I think that the Game Award, like, there are some politics in the Game Awards. You gotta
name one awards show that doesn't.
The Oscars.
Okay, and the Grammys.
And the Grammys and the Game Awards.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
And the Viral Nation Awards.
And you won.
Yeah, that's why it's not biased. There's no politics because I won.
Yes.
I won Game of the Year.
Definitely. Like if it was up to the higher ups, you wouldn't have won. So that's how we know there's no internal politics.
Yeah, if it was up to Ray, he was like,
hell no.
He was like, do not let that guy win.
So how do you win that? Just you got the most amount of nominations? Like, you got the most amount of votes by people in the company? Or, like, did they choose?
So,
like, does management choose?
So I don't know exactly how it works, but how I think it works is that they let anyone nominate anyone.
Right.
And then all of the, like, legit I don't think there's ever any, like, BS nominations, but they basically say, like, here are all the nominees. And then from that list, they pick the finalists. And I don't think that has anything to do with, like, who of these nominees got the most nominations, because there's like, it's not employee voted.
Right.
It's peer nominated. And then I think, like, the HR team and maybe, like, the senior leadership team, they all come together, pick the finalists, and then I think they all vote on who wins.
So I wonder if they looked at you. I'm trying not to expose too much.
And they were like, that guy's ugly, so we should probably
I wonder if, like, because of who you went up against, they were like, okay, we're not going to give it to you. You're too high up. And you have enough. Let's give it to this guy who works his ass off.
Let's give it to this guy because we feel
needs this.
He needs this, bro. He's about to get knee surgery.
I wonder if that, like, or, like, I'm not saying you didn't win it legit, but I wonder if there was an element to that of, like, okay, You're too high up. Like, we're not going to give it to you over this guy who's in the trenches. Give it to this guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not. It could have just been
I don't know the process.
They could have looked at both of them and like easily Patrick. The other one's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know the well. There were also. It was a.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It was 4 finalists, so it wasn't just her and me.
It was between you two.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know the criteria that goes into, and I don't even know if I asked if they would tell me. But I got the award and I got a gift card, so.
I wouldn't even care about the gift card. The fucking hardware was cool.
Yeah, the trophy was kind of cool.
Dope.
Looking. Yeah, but and the gift card was good too.
Which sucks because like at my holiday party they did awards, but
they were like, and ugliest, strangest looking human,
Patrick,
Ethan's brother.
Yeah. Holy shit. I wasn't nominated for any of them because I don't think.
We also haven't even been there for.
I don't think I'm involved enough in that part of the company for anyone to really know who I am.
Right.
I'm involved with a very specific group of people, and nobody else really knows who I am. And I think managers nominate, and my manager is unable to nominate. So neither.
That's what they told you. That person said, "Yeah, no, I can't."
No, she was pissed that she wasn't nominated for any awards. She was like, well, not nominated, but even eligible.
She was like, I would have nominated you for ugliest person, but I nominated your brother instead.
No, she didn't nominate anybody. Are you listening to a damn word I'm saying?
But I'm choosing not to.
Okay, you're choosing not to listen.
Yes.
Okay, you're hearing, but you're not listening.
Correct.
Yeah, so
who did she nominate?
Me.
Okay.
For most terrible and ugly person.
Okay. And you won?
And I lost to you.
True.
To her.
Oh my God.
I nominated her.
Yeah, I nominated. She's like, I nominated myself.
But the awards were just like gifts. Like someone won a diffuser. Oh. They didn't even get like a thing.
Do you get to pick?
No,
or just each award had a designated gift?
I think each award had a designated gift, or they were all the same gift. But like, I would rather a trophy than a fucking diffuser.
Yeah, and I got
whatever else were the gifts. I'd rather the trophy.
And I got a little badge to put on my email signature.
Super, don't care. No one looks at your email signature easily.
I've got multiple people who have said nice.
And they work at Viral Nation, or they? Oh yeah.
And one of them was my talent. One of them was my talent.
Okay, he doesn't work at Viral Nation then. He works independently.
And it was a she.
And one day they'll realize who they're truly meant to be. And it's he.
Dude. You're going to get a text. Next episode's a Christmas episode.
No, I'm not getting a text because people are allowed to be transitioned later in life.
I got to go back and listen to that Christmas episode to see what the big deal is.
I wouldn't harp on it.
I'm harping.
Because now everyone's going to go back and listen.
Oh, shit. Don't go back and listen. Beep that entire sentence I said.
Okay, I beeped it.
Yes.
Easily not beeping it. That's way too much.
Quick, timestamp it. 44 minutes.
But I have to be at this time to hear the timestamp.
True.
Think about that. God damn it. Also, not 44 minutes.
What is it?
48, 41, 42.
I can't see, man. I'm far away.
43.
What do you hope Santa brings you?
I hope Santa brings me a new speaker, portable Bluetooth speaker.
A new speaker, surround sound system.
And I feel like I asked for so many other things that I don't even know what I'm getting.
I don't know what I'm getting because I only asked for 2 things. And I believe Mackenzie is getting me both. So I don't know what else anyone else is getting me.
I don't know what I'm getting from the only other person getting me gifts.
Mm-hmm.
True. Because most of the time when I ask for a gift, it's like in passing. It'll be like, hey, if you ever want to get me a gift, get this, write it down for next time. And there's probably like 10 things that they could go through. Mm-hmm. And decide. I don't know which one they decided, but I know the one I specifically asked for from Santa was a new Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, I sent basically how it worked for me was I just said to Mackenzie, "Hey, look, there's 30th anniversary controllers available on Amazon. There's 3 left in stock."
$405 each.
And she was like, "Don't look at how many are left in stock." And then I looked and it said 2.
1,000?
1,000.
She donated them.
She donated it.
Don't look how much they are.
$38,000 each.
Why would she say don't look at how many are left in stock? Even if you didn't look, you'd know what
Right.
she meant. Or maybe she doesn't
And then I
care.
think, and then the only other thing that I mentioned to her as well was like a new head strap for the MetaQuest that I have that has like a battery pack, so you can play for longer.
Mm. And is she getting you the head scratcher TM?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm all set. So my head ever gets itchy in the Quest, I just...
No, easily doesn't know what the head scratcher TM is.
Oh, that's Phil Dunphy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it's just a baseball helmet with scratchers on the inside. TM.
Of course. So yeah, I don't know what Santa's getting for me.
Oh, you didn't even ask specifically.
Santa asked for a list, and I didn't send one. And
You
now
actually
that
sent
I've
it to Satan.
oh,
Oh, shit.
and now I am Satan is gonna give me a bunch of gifts.
No!
Yeah. So I am gonna get a text about it from Santa after this, being like, "Well, it's your fault that you didn't send me a list, and
Easily going
it is
to.
my fault, but I can't think of anything." The
You
default,
get nothing.
the default that it's just get me PlayStation gift cards.
Now you know.
If I don't send anything and you want to get me a gift, PlayStation gift card, and that
That's
goes to
so
anyone.
lame to open on a Christmas day.
I know, but I can't think of anything.
But at least you get to open Mackenzie's gifts and stuff.
Yeah, I genuinely, and last year I don't even think I asked for anything aside from PlayStation gift cards, anyways. And Santa got me a couple of things to actually unwrap. They weren't anything like crazy.
Right. Yeah.
But then, like,
remember that.
Next year, I will ask Santa for my phone upgrade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't. I don't need another phone, and I feel like I would rather. Maybe next year I'll ask for Optic merch. Because there were a few things they dropped this year that I was like, I want that. 105.
I should ask for a WWE replica championship belt, $500.
They had a 25% off Cyber Monday with shipping and everything. The hoodie that I wanted was still $100. Like, bro.
USD or Canadian?
No, Canadian. But still, man, like, insanity.
Yeah, man. And then wait till those tariffs kick in.
25% tariffs. That's an extra $20.
You're in trouble.
No.
We're in trouble, Bubble. We are.
No,
in
it's an
trouble,
extra
Bubble.
$25. Stupid.
Well, I didn't want to correct you. I
'cause
just wanted to move on.
You couldn't correct me.
I just wanted to move on.
No, but you couldn't.
Well, you said 20, and I was like, "Is this
Bro's lost.
person stupid?" And I just moved on.
Easily, you didn't notice.
Guys.
Maybe I'll ask for another sword.
Hell yeah.
But then I have to get a whole new mount that carries two.
I should ask for a tattoo.
Should ask for a new knee.
I should ask for a new knee.
I think that's actually what I'm gonna get with some of them, because obviously, like,
Christmas money is
Yeah.
new tattoo.
I'm gonna get
New tattoo.
Did I show you what I was gonna get or no?
No.
I'm gonna get this, but I'm gonna get it.
Suits.
I'm gonna get Suits LA.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get this.
I'm going to
but
get a green arrow tattoo.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this, but I'm gonna get it more in like the
Ida-
style of my other ones.
Are you going to get it in Rhino?
No, these, bro.
Are you going to get Ida in Rhino?
I'm gonna get this,
Follow Me Day?
but more in the style of my current tattoos,
Mm.
and I'm gonna get it like right here,
Mm.
like right coming across like this. I think
You're going to get it coming on your arm?
busting all over my face and mouth. I'm gonna get those two, and then maybe I'll also get this one. What's so funny, dude?
I'm going to get Joker 2 tattoo.
I'm gonna get that, and then potentially this one if I can find it. Potentially this one. Yo,
Guys, he's potentially
guys,
finding
I'm
it.
potentially finding it. Finding it. This, and like something like this.
Mm.
Right
A
here.
declassified Cupid.
Yeah, right here.
But just with a
Right
big
on, like, the
peenar.
inner upper.
But with a peenar
Can you
visible.
listen? Stop asking. Stop talking about Cupid's penis. Or this, dude.
Oh.
That's kind of sick.
No, you should get the Elden Ring
Or
logo.
this.
Oh. You should get the Elden Ring logo.
No, because that's
like the
so obvious.
runes.
No, that looks like a ritual.
And
This one I want to get on the delt.
what is
Kidding,
that,
obviously.
like back?
So, no.
Where's
Idiots.
the deltoid? You have to tell me,
Come on, man. It's your shoulder.
So like right here.
Yeah, and I was joking. I'm not getting it on my absolute delt. I would get that one probably like. Will that hurt?
No.
I would get that one. I don't know where I would get that one, but I think that would be cool.
Yeah, guys, I got a few more ideas for tattoos for me as well.
Because I beat Melania in 7 tries. Just saying.
One of them is a lost tattoo.
Oh, and I want to get this one on the back of this tricep.
But why? What meaning is that?
Doesn't matter. There's no meaning.
And then I'm also going to get the
Because
blades
I'm
of
half
chaos.
a man without you. Okay.
True.
Easily, I'm going to say that to whoever
I'm going
asks.
to get the blades of chaos, I think, on one of my shoulder blades.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. Which I would dig, you know? Maybe get some flames off of.
Oh. And
But
then
which
just litter your
blades-
body in flames.
But which blades do I get? Which game?
I think you got to go 3.
Those are the blades of exile.
No.
Yes.
No, you're
The
thinking.
ones that he gets from Athena when she like
I don't fucking know.
when she goes like the ones you play with most of the game.
Yes.
That's the blades of exile, man. You fake fan.
Yes. If that's what being a fake fan is, then I am. Then, dude, okay.
Or should I
guarantee they
copy
look
you
the
and should I
exact
get the
fucking
sword of
same.
or should I get the sword of Olympus?
Oh, the Blades of Exile are way cooler, dude.
Or should I get the sword of Olympus? Right here.
Yes. That would actually be sick. Get you gotta go if in that case you gotta go God of War 1, the OG.
Mm-hmm.
God of War 1. But the upgraded version.
And then on the other shoulder, I get the
Like
Leviathan
this.
axe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's from Ascension.
Easily no way to find out.
But yeah, and I would get that one color tattoo, I think, as well. To really make it pop.
Yeah, that would be actually sick.
It probably would not feel good though.
No.
I anticipate that one not feeling good. Also, when you get a tattoo here, do you think my arms would be up or probably down, right? Like I'd be lying face down, like Doug Heffernan.
Easily.
Arms on my side.
You're in a resting state is how they tattoo it on
Right.
you.
Tattoo?
'Cause
That
if
one,
if
I
they
feel like-
tattooed it like this, what happens when you put your arm down and you're walking normally?
I feel like this one also the recovery would be the hardest. How the frick am I gonna wash this?
Like this easily.
True. Now I'm gonna have to go. Mackenzie will be like, "Oh, bag it."
Ah!
I'll be like, Mackenzie,
Easily use other arm.
I'll be like, Mackenzie, put a little lotion on my back, please.
I want to see what they look like. Were they in 4 or just Ragnarok? No,
But
they
how
were in
can
4.
how can I put a shirt? How can I have my shirt on?
You just do it, man. The same way you had pants on or a shirt on with that one.
But I only wear t-shirts.
Okay, easily you didn't have to.
What if I have to cut a hole in? All
Okay,
my
yeah. You just have to go shirtless.
Sorry, what did you say?
What about what?
When I said something
No,
about
I was asking if they were in God of War 4 or just Ragnarok, but easily they're in 4.
yeah.
Because that you start with them in Ragnarok.
But I wouldn't want to get those Blades of Chaos from those games because they got like Nordic runes on them, and I don't.
That's pretty dope. I can see it. They're pretty dope.
They are cool, but those are not the ones that I would want.
No, but they're sick though.
True, and maybe I'll just get those ones.
Which one does he slaughter his family with?
Those would probably be the ones from the first game or the ones from Ascension. No, it would be the ones from the first game.
What?
My wife, my child,
Dead.
dead by my own hand.
Dead.
Oh
Man.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that-
next to it, I'm just gonna get the word boy.
Next I'm gonna get my wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my
Child.
wife, my child,
Dead.
murdered. Zeus.
Murdered. You should get the Assassin's Creed logo.
I'm going to get a Hidden Blade tattoo.
Coming out.
That would actually be cool.
If you got the Hidden Blade, like, drawn on you, like, all around.
Yeah, like it was one of the gauntlets.
Yeah.
With it. And you can kind of see, like, you could see the Hidden Blade, and then you go set, and then it tie.
And then it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be dope. I don't know how they're going to do that, but
with the
technology's
getting
because of the
there.
moon landing.
One of the creators I work with is a huge Assassin's Creed fan. He's got a pretty cool Assassin's Creed tattoo on his arm.
And it's
just like a design with the logo in it.
Oh.
But it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to get more tattoos, but they are expensive.
There are expensive.
There are very expensive ones, and there are very fairly expensive ones too.
Yeah.
Too much to spend your money on.
But we're gonna do it anyways because they're dope.
And I was thinking like doing one.
Like imagine me, 80 years old, Blades of Chaos tattoo.
Dope.
Awesome.
Dope. And I was thinking like maybe doing one with Christmas money, then birthday money, then Christmas money, but there's no shot I'm gonna be able to wait 6 months in between each tattoo.
Yeah, I definitely want to get another one or two in the early new year.
Yeah.
Like January, February.
I just need to see, depending on how much, like the next two I'm getting are definitely this bird and then the Cupid here. I just need to figure out how much those would be to see it. And it depends on how much money we get. If I get zero.
You get zero because you're terrible.
Then I would understand. And I'd be grateful that I even have a family at all to spend Christmas with.
But are you still grateful that none of us want you there?
I'm grateful that I wouldn't be grateful.
Yeah.
I'd be grateful for the blessings that I have. No, that's not one of them, but I do have other blessings.
Okay, true.
And I would be grateful for those instead.
True.
You know what? I would just spend it. I would spend it with Connor.
Who?
And Brian. And Brian wants me there.
Who's
Easily Brian wants me there.
Who was the first person you said? I don't know that name.
I didn't say anyone. I literally haven't said a name this whole podcast.
So who are you going to spend? Who would you
Probably
spend it
with Jonathan.
Yeah. Okay.
You know who that guy is or no? Okay, I'm going to spend it with Jonathan and Brian.
Brain.
Or Daniel.
Daniel
Jonathan
Bryan.
and Daniel.
And Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
The wrestler.
Jonathan and Daniel. Both. And Woody.
Mm-hmm.
They want me there. I know they do. Especially Daniel.
Woody told me that you're
Daniel.
not invited.
I still haven't met the kid.
I still haven't met the kid.
I still haven't met the kid. What's that about, dude?
Yeah, well, Riley told me that that's by design, man.
It's your design?
It's my design.
It's my design.
Riley said it's my design. Like me.
You get to choose
to
when they meet and when they don't.
Yes. Guys, let us know how many victory royales you have in Fortnite OG. And guys, next week, Christmas episode.
And comment down below what you guys are hoping for Christmas.
Oh, and happy Hanukkah to all the Jewish listeners.
Yep.
And happy holidays to the people who are conducting the war on Christmas.
No, bad holidays to them. Because the war on Christmas is real. Okay, so here's the thing about the war on Christmas, right?
No, that's how you should just end the podcast. Okay, so here's the thing about the war on Christmas.
I actually think the war on Christmas feels like it's not even nearly what it like this year. It feels like people
I'm actually
acknowledge
finishing
Christmas.
a thought that I realized I started about 50 minutes ago in the podcast where I said that I was bedridden or home ridden. I have not actually really heard many Christmas songs. Like I haven't been out a lot. When I was at the doctor's, they were playing.
When I've been in stores,
Christmas
they play
songs.
Christmas music.
And I was waiting for like my physio appointment. They were playing a Christmas song. But other than that, I haven't really heard anything.
I've heard a lot of Christmas
Except
music
I've heard
almost all the stores.
No, I'm going to save that for next week.
I've heard a lot of Christmas songs in the stores, and I've seen Christmas ads. And really interestingly, Walmart, who is one of our clients, not mine, but one of ours, I guess they do like on-site stuff. Their holiday like event banners Not very inclusive language. It's all gifts for him, gifts for her. There's no gifts for them. And I'm not, it sounds like I'm joking. I'm actually surprised. And then it's like Christmas, Santa, like not holiday stuff. Is it very interesting? So you can't argue war on Christmas. I haven't even heard anything about war on Christmas anymore. And I did used to, but I think it's like over. It never was, but it's over now. What they were talking about, it seems like it's come back to this time is Christmas for the most part, but there's still like,
but here's the thing.
But also here's the thing, right? Is that you can say Merry Christmas because Hanukkah doesn't start until the 26th. So
oh, really? I thought it was before Christmas.
So did I. Maybe this year they changed it because they were like, we're getting drowned out by Christmas. Change it for the pagan holiday. No, it was that's what it was.
But here's my stance.
It was so that it could align with the pagan holiday.
That's not my stance.
Okay.
Here's my stance. I don't like saying happy holidays is not offensive actually at all.
No.
It's actually just because I don't know what someone celebrates. If I know that someone celebrates Christmas, I will say Merry Christmas. If I don't know what that person celebrates, I don't want to say Merry Christmas. In the same vein that you don't celebrate Hanukkah, so it's someone says Happy Hanukkah to you, you're like, I don't celebrate that. If you say Merry Christmas to someone that isn't, so it's just
someone said Happy Hanukkah, you'd be like, okay.
So that's why if you are just speaking with someone that you don't know,
I just don't talk to people.
True. It's just a safety net for yourself to just be more mindful.
But the war on
of the
Christmas,
situation.
dude.
The war on Christmas. But the war on Christmas, guys. If you get offended by Happy Holidays,
honestly, I don't.
You need to comment love on your own life.
People like who want to complain about that. It's like, okay, before that, how many times were you realistically saying Merry Christmas to somebody? 0.
But I think it's more
to a stranger. Let's say,
but it's not insensitive if you say Merry Christmas to someone and they don't celebrate Christmas and you're like, oops, whatever. It's insensitive if you are purposefully like wishing Merry Christmas to someone who potentially doesn't celebrate it, like purposefully just for the sake of making a point. That's where it gets weird.
Well, in any case, that's where it gets
right.
Weird,
so
Christmas
just if you're talking to someone that you don't know for sure celebrates Christmas, just say Happy Holidays.
Have a nice day.
Yep. Just say love.
Just say have a nice day.
Birds.
Merry Christmas.
And guys,
say have a nice day. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And guys, Merry Christmas.
Just say, you know what you should just say? Don't say any of that. Just say
purr.